Good afternoon to all the students. Today we will start exercise 3.3. In 3.3 exercise, bar graph is given in your book like this, which I am showing you, and there are some questions given in the book. You have to write the answer of the following questions by reading these bar graphs. First bar graph is this. There are pet animals and there are number of students. First question, which is the most popular pet? First question, use the bar graph to answer the following question. Which is the most popular pet? Answer is cat is the most popular pet. Next, second is, how many students have dog as a pet? 8 students have dog as a pet out of 12 students. Class, look at this graph, this bar graph. Dogs, 8 students have dogs as a pet, and the highest popular cat animal is cat from this graph. Second question is, again second question, graph is given in your book. You have to read the bar graph and answer the following questions. How many books were sold in the year 1989, 1990 and 1992? By observing the graph, I come to know about the answers that 175 books were sold in the year 1989 and 475 books were sold in the year 1990 and 225 books were sold in the year 1992. Next question is second part. In which year were about 475 books sold and in which year about 225 books were sold? Answer is this. 475 books were sold in the year 1990 and 225 books were sold in the year 1992. That is the answer. Third, in which years वर फ्यूअर देन 250 बुक्स वर सोल्ड? ऐसे कौन से साल हैं जिनमें बुक्स जो हैं 250 से लेस देन, फ्यूअर मीन्स लेस देन बुक्स वर सोल्ड? इन द ईयर्स 1989 एंड 1992. There are 2 years, 1989 and 1992, when books were sold less than 250. Fourth question is, can you explain how would estimate the number of books sold in 1989? 1989 में बुक्स एस्टिमेट करने हैं. एस्टिमेट मीन्स आइडिया. यू हैव टू फाइंड द आइडिया. तो आंसर इज 100 प्लस 3/4 ऑफ 100, दैट इज 25, मीन्स 100 प्लस 70, 75. योर आंसर इज, इफ योर आंसर इज 180, that is also right. If your answer is 190, that is also right, because it is an estimation and the books are below 200. So from the range 170 to 190, all answers are right. Okay. Now third question is, number of children in 6 classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph. Now you have to show this table, you have to show this data on bar graph. There are given classes, 5th class, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th classes, and number of children are given 135, 120, 95, 100, 90 and 80. Okay, I will show you graph. This is your graph, class. Okay, wait a minute. This is graph. In this graph, I am taking here OX, OY, X-axis and Y-axis. X-axis पे I am taking classes and on Y-axis I am taking number of student or number of children. Okay. In 5th class there are 135 students. I will take scale. I will take scale 0, then I will take 15, then 30, 45, 60, 75, then 90, 105, 120, 135. It's your wish. You can take the scale, you can take scale with the gap of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or you can take the scale with the gap of 20, 40, 60, 80 like this. मैंने 15 का लिया है. It's your wish. You can take scale according to your wish. Okay. First I am taking classes here. I am taking scale here. In 5th class there are 135 students. I will make this graph up to 135, then 120, then 95, then 100. 95 means between 90 and 105. 100 means 100 or 90 and 90 105 के बीच में, then 90, then 80. Okay, this is graph. And first question is, how would you choose a scale? I have chosen 1 unit is equal to 15 students. If you will choose 1 unit is equal to 20 students, then you have to write like this. अगर तुमने 10 का scale लिया है तो you have to write like this, 1 unit is equal to 10 students. Answer the following questions. Which class has the maximum number of children? Look at this graph or table. This is 135. Fifth class, it means maximum number of children in class 5th and minimum number of children in class 6th. Find the ratio of class 6th and 7th. Class 6 and 7th का ratio. There are 120 students in class 6 and there are 100 students in class 8. So I will cut 10 by 10, 12 and 10 are left here, 2, 6 are 12, 2, 5. It means my ratio is 6:5. Now question number 4 is draw a double bar graph. Subjects are given and first term and second term marks are given. Okay, I will show you double bar graph like this. Wait a minute. There subjects are given English, Hindi, Math, Science and Social Science, and on y-axis I am taking marks of first term and second term. I am taking the gap of scale 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 like this. First term I am going to show first term with slanting lines and second term with zigzag lines to discriminate first term and second term in a graph like this. First term में English में marks है 67, so I will take this graph up to 67 or I will show it by slanting line. And second term English marks 70, so I will take zigzag lines like this. Then Hindi 72 slanting lines, then 65 in second term 65 marks, then I will show zigzag lines like this. I will show like this. This is bar graph of double bar graph of question number 4. Now some questions, 2-3 questions are given. In which subject has the child improved his performance the most? किस subject में the student improved the most? 88 to 95 in maths. There is a gap 88 to 95. A big increment in marks. Big improvement in marks. So maths is the right answer. In which subject is the improvement least? सबसे least improvement किस में है? Look at this, 73 to 75. It means in social science. Social science the student improves the least. Next है, has the performance gone down in any subject? क्या किसी सब्जेक्ट में परफॉर्मेंस डाउन भी गई है फर्स्ट टर्म से सेकंड टर्म में? 67 to 70 इंक्रीजिंग, 72 to 65 डिक्रीजिंग. इट मीन्स येस, in Hindi performance has gone down in subject Hindi. That's all for today. We have done today four questions of exercise 3.3. We will do next 2 questions in next class. Thank you and have a nice day.